What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It is episode 6 of the Marlins franchise. We got a lot to cover, so let's just dive right in. Got a little checklist here to kind of keep me on track. Let's start with the playoffs. As you can see, the Milwaukee Brewers win the World Series in 5 over the Jays. Hey, they kind of ran through it. 2-1 over the Padres, but then 3-0 over their division rival Cardinals, then 4-1 over the Dodgers, 4-1 over the Jays. The Jays came through via first-round bye there. Then they thwarted the Rays, their own division rival, and then beat up the Royals 4-2 before getting ousted in the World Series. Congrats to the Royals, Rangers, surprise teams for sure, Cubs. None of those three teams are really looking like they're going to make the playoffs in real life 2022, so good for them and good for the Brewers. This is a Brewers ball club. Obviously, we are right around spring training here, so you're seeing what their team looks like now. But it was a hell of a ball club for sure. And you can see it, all the blue here. Their pitching is incredible. And that's a big reason why they are successful and why they will probably remain successful. But let's get into some awards, and then I'll run over everything we've done this offseason ahead of spring training. Let's start with some Gold Gloves in the American. Well, what the heck? I'm not trying to, read the news. I don't want to edit it. Jeez. What the heck? Can I just edit it and just put all the Marlins up there? That'd be kind of funny. Oh, Verlander going to Congress again. This is a popular one that happens. It's pretty funny. Cashman terminated by the Yanks because they went 81-81. Wow, DePoto smoked, Rizzo smoked, Hazen out. Okay, I'm trying to get to the awards and I'm getting caught up here. Severino, Luis Severino, Sean Murphy, Anthony Rizzo, Nicky Lopez, Matt Chapman, Carlos Correa, Randy Arozarena, Michael A. Taylor, and Brandon Marsh. American League Gold Gloves, nothing crazy there. Everyone checks out. Antonio Senzatella, JT Realmuto, Paul Goldschmidt, Nico Horner, Nolan Arenado, Francisco Lindor, Chris Taylor, Harrison Bader, and Mike Yastrzemski. Everything pretty much checks out there in the American League, or National League as well. The Mariano Rivera Award goes to Scott Barlow, who they really wanted to trade, by the way. A lot of off-season deals, like shopping guys around. KC was just like, do you want a Mariano Rivera Award winner? Are you sure? Are you sure? And I was like, no, I don't want him. Jeez. David Robertson has regenerated his career in real life with the Cubs, and now he's moved on to the Braves. Regenerated his career with the Cubs in this world too, and now he's a Brave at age 37 on a 1-year, $2 million deal. That's not a bad signing. It's not a bad signing there. All right. Next up, Platinum Stick. Again, it taking me to this edit the news thing. I just want to read it. Just take me back to where I was. You know, if I hit the back button, it's supposed to go back to where I was. So annoying. Platinum Sticks for the American League. Sal Perez, Vlad Jr., Jorge Polanco, Jose Ramirez, Alberto Mondesi. Again, his staying healthy was a big reason why KC was so good. 6 WAR season, going to drive a lot for them. Giancarlo Stanton, Ced the Entertainer, Joey Gallo, and Shohei Ohtani. In the National League, Platinum Stick, Will Smith, Matt Olson, Brendan Rodgers, Justin Turner, Trey Turner, Lamont Wade Jr., Cody Bellinger, Juan Soto, and Luke Voit. Lamont Wade Jr. is probably the big surprise there. It's just that he stayed healthy, right? He showed in 21 that he has legit skills. He just got to play more here, wasn't as platooned, and now has turned into a 60 overall player, which is really impressive. And then Luke Voit, also basically staying healthy because he's got the skills to do this in real life too. It's just health has remained an issue for him. American League rookie Bobby Witt Jr., nobody's surprised there with Stephen Kwan. Although Shane Baz, as you'll see, he did win something else, so maybe he should have won Rookie of the Year too. I don't really know how that's going to work. Seth Beer wins it in the National League with 18 homers. Shane Bieber loves karaoke. Managers were both the World Series participating managers. Shane Baz won the Pedro, which you may know as the Cy if you're a normie. The real ones know that it's the Pedro. So he wins the Pedro, a more prestigious award, but doesn't win Rookie of the Year. Maybe they just wanted to spread out the awards. By all means, do your thing. He never would have pitched 194 innings in real life, and that's okay. You know, it's a little bit different. Not everything's perfectly matched to real life here, and that's okay. And unfortunately, he's not going to even probably pitch 94 innings in real life this year with the injury that he's dealing with, and probably going to come out of the bullpen when he comes back. Freddie Peralta wins it in the National League for the Brewers with Woodruff in second. When you have the top two aces, that's how you win a World Series. Vlad Jr., when you've got the MVP, you go to a World Series. Although he basically repeated his year a little bit better across the board, except for the home runs he matched. But Shohei, guys, I'm sorry. Every year that Shohei is an elite hitter and an elite pitcher, he's the MVP. He's the MVP. Like, it's not even close. And it's not anything to denigrate Vlad. It's to acknowledge just how unbelievably amazing Ohtani is. That's it. That's it. He's the MVP. He was robbed. And I will not stand for that. And I tell you what, next year, I'm gonna look at the voting, and if I have to manually give him the MVP, I will. I'll do it. I'm not afraid. Juan Soto wins it in the National League. He's unbelievable. He's truly absurd. Now, those are the awards. Oh, bad news for Profar. What happened? Ooh, that sucks. Next up, what is next? So it said free agent preview. We've already done free agency. I didn't know exactly how I was going to break this down, so we're all the way past that. Don't worry about free agency, y'all. There was a really interesting offer that I got that centered around Cody Bellinger. Now, I don't have that email anymore. And did I write down the names? No. I'm a bad person, okay? I'm an idiot. I forgot to write down who was, like, what the offer was. The reason I didn't find it so necessary to write it down, though, was I was considering it, even with the 40 contact, 45 avoid case, which is a bad combo. Because he was so good and we need offense, I tell you what the hang-up was. Boom. Put the Vine boom right here. Boom. This contract, no shot. No shot. We cannot afford that as the Marlins, and that's why I just couldn't accept any sort of deal for Cody Bellinger. So that's the Cody Bellinger offer. Did have some excellent news. Let's find this one here with regards to the draft lottery. We won the draft lottery. We have the #1 overall pick, which is awesome. Now, standings, can you not see the standings for last year? I think we were like the 3rd or 4th worst team. I don't remember. I'm trying to figure that out. How do you get the standings for the previous year? Is that not possible? Anyway, I mean, we were bad. You guys know that. But apparently, I guess if you count like this, whatever these parenthetical numbers are, I imagine, like, did the Yankees have the highest chance? Well, no, they were 81 and 81. So I don't know what these parenthetical numbers are. But we were one of the worst teams. And you know what? Doesn't matter, because we got the #1 pick, which is excellent. Okay, now let's start getting into the moves. Or actually, 2 things first. One, we had to keep Anthony Bass because they emailed me about his offer, about his team option, and I forgot to respond to it. And so they just accepted it. Whoops, my bad. But I ended up trading him. Just FYI. We'll get to that in a moment. Staff overhaul. We did do a staff overhaul. We kept Mattingly, but we got John Farrell on the bench with him. And then our coaches and managers across the minors are completely different. They are much more equipped to handle development of guys. So I'm not going to go into every single one. Maybe we'll get into them as the season goes on. But it's all different and it's all better. We put a lot into that. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out who are the guys that are going to help develop the players that we've got and to improve our farm system, y'all, because I was bummed to learn our farm system blows. We have one guy in the top 100. A lot of people graduated, but then guys like Perez and Cabrera fell. They didn't grow. They didn't move up the ranking. So that's kind of a bummer. Okay, now let's get into the overhaul of this year. Let's go to major transactions. Let's go back. We go, boom. So, first things first. Soler did not opt out. Here is the arbitration stuff. I'm not going to go over every single one of that. You can pause and look. First trade we did. We moved Steve Okert, 31-year-old lefty specialist type, Marcus Chu, whatever kind of minor leaguer, and Sean Gunther, and Lorenzo Quintana. Okay backup, but only 45 catcher ability, so just not for us. For Anthony Benboom, who is prototypical backup catcher. 55 ability, leader, top work ethic. We love it. And Felix Bautista. Now, I did get a little bit in the moment of real life with Felix Bautista, watching him beast out while Jorge Lopez was on bereavement for the Orioles. I was like, I want that guy on my team. He's awesome, though. He looks great. He had a decent enough season in our world here, 27 innings in the majors. Did pretty well. Scooped him up. Honestly, Benboom was the pick here, and then I got Bautista essentially thrown in because we threw in $500,000 cash with these 4 players, and we made it work. We had to kind of trim down too on the 40. That was another impetus behind this move. Then we go into December. You see some moves here. Josh Naylor. Now, he got moved out, and part of it was we were able to basically get a clone of him who's like actually a little bit better. You trade in the ability to play outfield for a better personality type and a better hitter, and that is Vinnie Pasmantino. And he was on our wish list as somebody I wanted to get. A big fan of his in real life. Really excited to see if he can come up with the Royals this year and do something. He had a pretty good year for them. 108 WRC plus, 18 homers and 427 at-bats, 483 plate appearances. Pardon me. We love that. So, Pasquantino, welcome to the squad. I had to throw in Christian Camacho as well. Don't want to gloss over that, but that wasn't a big ad, so I'm not too worried about it. Then we did this one. This was another 40-man based deal. Parker Bug, Peyton Burdick, Alan Ramirez. Ramirez wasn't on there, but the other 2 were. And we threw in a 20th round pick for Daniel Cabrera. Looks pretty good. Eliezer Alfonso, another solid backup catcher. That's a running theme. We now have 712 catchers. And Wencio Perez, who's a pretty good backup infielder. So not a bad deal. And even Trey Cruz, a little bit of organizational depth. Then we had to clear some space for the Rule 5. That's why we did this deal, because Hunter Fiducia was available. And so we got another backup catcher. He can kind of hit a little bit, though. So I liked him more than Benboom or Alfonso. And I was like, let me get my 40th catcher of the offseason. And I'm barely kidding. You're gonna see what our catcher situation looks like. Then we made another move, and this one, guys, I would say is a little bit of an error. I did a little bit of overlap. I made an offer out to Enrique Hernandez, and I hadn't heard from him, and I ended up making this deal here because I was shopping Poteet and Dubon because, again, we had a 40-man crunch, and the Jays offered Lourdes Gurriel Jr. I was like, hey, he only played 128 games, 458 plate appearances. He only had 10 homers. Rough season, but he's always been a plus bat beyond that. He's coming off a down year. I bought low because I thought, hey, this guy can be a solid bat for us in a corner outfield, the DH, maybe even some first base, although we do have first base types. But I was like, I'll do that. I'm open for that. He's basically Dubon without the center field ability, but with better hitting. A trade-off I thought we could make because we need more hitting. Well, then Enrique accepted his deal, and now they're kind of overlap. And Enrique is kind of the best of both worlds. He's like Gurriel and Dubon smushed together. So it's not an amazing fit, and you'll see. It's a little clunky, I admit, but 2-year, $13 million deal, 9 this year, then 4 next year. I liked it. I stand by it. Plus, you need depth, right? You need depth. Let's go into January, and we got a guy named Aloe Vera, literally named after the plant. We did trade some of our catcher depth. Nick Fortes, only 50 catcher ability. Come on, we got like 28 catchers better than that. With Dax Fulton, or, decent enough, could develop a little bit, whatever. And then Jesse Bergen, not too worried about him. For Aloe Vera. Oh, that says Aloe Vera. I liked it better when it said Aloe Vera. I'm just kidding. I know it never said Aloe Vera. I'm joking. And an 11th round draft pick. So that's the rundown. That's the quick rundown. Overhaul, staff overhaul, Lourdes Gurriel trade, the Oker trade, the Naylor trade. I think I covered it all here. I think we got everything that I wanted to cover. I mentioned the Anthony Bass move, the 5,000 catchers that we have. All right, so spring is upon us. Here is what the main squad's looking like, and you can tell from the lineup. Obviously, we have a bunch of guys called up due to the fact that it's spring training, but the main squad is Stallings, Ward, Chisholm, Enrique, Taylor Walls, who's in for defense mostly, Brian De La Cruz starting in left, with Gurriel getting in quite a bit, Jesus Sanchez in center, Kyle Tucker in right, and then Vinnie Pasmantino at DH. So, not too bad. And then against lefties, Sanchez comes out for De La Cruz to go into center and Gurriel to start in left, Soler to start at DH. And Pasquantino and Sanchez still get in a decent bit. I don't want them to be nothing against lefties. They got to get some burn. Then the pitching, we got a 6-man right now for spring. We added Chris Wall in there, our 8th round draft pick. One of the best pitchers available in that draft. I mean, does OSA think he sucks or something? I don't know why he lasted. He's 24, sure. I mean, 25 now. But when we drafted him, he was 24, but I still don't know why he lasted so long. He was like one of the top 3 relievers, or starters. And then we got hella relievers in here. We'll sort that out as spring goes to see what's what. So, I think it's time to play some spring here and figure out what this team's got. So the way I usually like to do it is I do a couple weeks and then make some cuts and then do another week or so and then make some more cuts. So let's get to March 12th. Let's go to March 12th and see what's what. Hopefully we don't get stopped a million times for issues. Instantly get stopped. Mitch White down, Chris Wall down, Sanchez up, Luzardo up, Bender up, Alcantara up. But I see a lot of negatives. Not happy. Tucker up though. Just make Tucker better. Tucker, let's just freaking carry the whole team, okay? Can you do that? That's the word I'm looking for. Just carry. Just hard carry. I don't really care about the record. Obviously, if some performances, some spots can be won in spring. If we have a good record, cool. If we have a shit record, who cares? Who gives a shit? All right, spring batting. Actually, I think the minors batting is going to give us more info. Yeah, with the overall and everything. Okay, game type, spring training. And all right, so some of these 900 catchers need to be sent back down, including Peyton Henry. Fuck, Ben Boom's got to stay. Shit. Why did I think Ben Boom? Not editor, history. Huh. Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. I thought because we got Fiducia, we got three catchers that have to stay on the roster. That's bad. That's bad. Paul, you're an idiot. You're an absolute moron. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Brian Miller's gonna go down. Griffin Conine, you're playing like shit and you're kind of an asshole. In the game. I don't know how he is in real life. He might be cool. Not for me to worry about right now. All right, then the minors, pitching. Okay. I guess we gotta figure out my options here. These guys with 3. Can we add a filter? Is no greater, is at most 2. How about that? Because we can't send down the other guys. So we might as well see what's up there. Lewis Head didn't really get an opportunity to pitch. Max Meyer's pitching like shit. Braxton Garrett. I mean, you've been all right. You've only thrown 7 innings, so like, how much am I really going to assess off of that? But I'm going to send you down anyway. We got to tighten things up. Plain and simple. Got to do that. And then let's see what he thinks of the bullpen. Okay, reset there. I guess I'll do this. We can reset the lineup. I've been trusting Farrell over Mattingly. Let's see what Mattingly does. He goes with Devers. I mean, this is spring too, so we'll see. Let me go back to Farrell. Yo, Farrell doesn't play Jazz. That's Farrell. You got to chill, dude. That is a Farrell decision to not play Jazz. Stop it. Stop it right now. All right, let's do another week. And then we'll see what's up. Oh, San Diego Padres owner died. I wonder if they got anybody cool. Oh, these guys had to be DFA'd. Damn, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have done that if I... Did I DFA them and not just send them down? Or did they just have to get DFA'd and I missed it? That would have been bad. I almost exposed all three of them. But why? They had options. There's no reason for them to have to been DFA'd. I don't remember clicking the wave in DFA. I'm a dumbass. Oh, Michael King, is he on our wish list? Or else why would I get that info? Yeah. I like Michael King. He's a beast. But we don't want him for 6 months out. Okay. Let's see where we're at. Played another week. We just have about a week of games left. So now we're really starting to tighten it up. Figure out who's going to be on this squad. And let's see here. We might have to give Fiducia back. I mean, we might. Because we got Ben Boom, you know? And he's been booming all over the place. He hasn't. I don't know why I said that. I thought it was hilarious in my head. Uh-oh, Taylor Ward. Knee soreness. Okay. Daniel Cabrera is kind of beasting. He would normally maybe be in line to win a spring job, but I don't have spots for him. Oh, he has been booming the ball. Turns out I told the truth on that one. Inadvertent truth bomb. Now, do we give Fiducia back? Can we trade him? Can we trade a Rule 5 guy? Is that allowed? And then they would have to give him back. Heston Kierstad. He's kind of failed off of his draft hype. But maybe we could get a backup catcher. That could be hot. Otto Lopez. Oh, I'm taking Otto Lopez all day. Damn, he's on the 40, though. He has options, at least. Okay, we can do that. And we have a spot. We'll do that. So I did like Fiducia, but we just had too many catchers. And frankly, I thought I could go Fiducia as the backup. But I gotta keep Ben Boom up. I mean, listen. Saving Ben Boom is like not that necessary, but when the two are pretty similar, I mean, this guy's the 33-year-old though. Why am I prioritizing him? Can I get Otto Lopez here? Oh, we can do it for Ben Boom. Why don't we just do that? Okay, that's better. He is a leader, but isn't. Yeah, so is Fiducia. Okay, yeah, so definitely trade the guy who's 33 over the one who's 25. I think that's a good idea, Paul. You stupid idiot. Okay, cool. Otto Lopez is ours. That's not a bad little player. Okay, the next Kike Hernandez. Boom. Done. And then we'll pop him right over there. Oh, just put him on the secondary. Boom. Ben Boom, if you will. Herberto Hernandez. All right, we got more players coming your way. I guess I don't need to move those guys up because we're going to be sending more their way. Tommy Nance. I don't know if you're sticking around, Tommy Nance. I might have to cut you. Brian Mckenna. But why? But why? I guess he's already been in the organization. I thought he was picked up. All right. Well, we'll see what else we got here. Okay. So, Fiducia, you live. But barely. And we have 15 guys. We need to... That's a pretty nice spring for Miranda, but I don't know that he's got enough juice to get a spot. Devers is sent out. I'd already planned not to start with him. And then maybe it's like between Bregman and Miranda. So here's the thing. He's captain, leader, work ethic, and he's a good defender. Miranda is obviously a good bat, but a pretty mediocre defender everywhere except first. And I think for the role in question, Bregman's a better fit, despite the fact that Miranda played his ass off here in spring. Let's let it come down to the wire here. What about pitching? We've got Jordan Holloway sucking. Felix Bautista kind of sucking. We got to get rid of a lot of pitchers. Chris Wall did okay with his skills. He didn't walk anybody, but his results were pretty lame. He was never going to make the team, so that's fine. Same with Suriel. He did do really well, though. Suriel was talked about all the way up until this point, like, oh, he might make the team. He could make the team. And then he didn't. And then he freaking didn't. Okay. Now let's see what you want to do with the bullpen. 13 players there. 14 here. Okay. I think it's coming down to Bregman versus Miranda. I don't know if anything's going to change. I don't know if anything in the stats of this last week will change it. It's just a matter of me buying myself some time to make the decision. I'm just kind of thinking. Do I want to do that with the better hitter or with the better defender? Miranda ended up 141, did great, had a big spring. Fantasy dweebs are drafting him thinking he has to get a job. He played so well. And then people are like, Bregman, why would he get a job? And it's like, well, because the role calls for backup defense. And he is a better fit for that. And I just kind of keep coming back to that as like a good enough reason. If we'd seen more out of Miranda last year, I might be more inclined to go for him, but I don't know. Wants to be a bench player. I mean, I'm going to send you down. He's not pissed. Okay, good. He's not pissed by that. He didn't lose his mind. That's good. Pasmantino got the job over Ward there. But then it's Ward. And then he doesn't start Jazz. Which, again, is rich. Rich. Yeah, we're not starting Bregman over Jazz. Okay, Bregman behind everybody there. That's good. Gurriel going to be here. Like I said, start every third. They got him starting every third at first as well. Every third game at first. I don't hate that. Ward is not, like, locked in. Pasmantino is the DH, though. That has to happen. And we'll do every fifth game for Soler. He'll get in. He'll still get in a decent bit, you know. And then Gurriel. I mean, we got some hitters coming off the bench. And is Bregman fast? Not really. He can base run pretty well, but he's not particularly fast. We don't really have a speedster off the bench. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. All right, and then we will have De La Cruz backing up. Taylor Ward and Gurriel and right there. That's fine. As far as the batting order goes, I'm inclined to. I want to give Jazz the shot. Like, I want to show confidence in Jazz, but I also want to have the best team possible and, like, do the best thing for the team. And frankly, I got to be honest, I think, like, Pasmantino's a better leadoff hitter. Cruz is kind of a traditional number 2 hitter, the old contact, you know, just bat to ball type of guy. We're not going to necessarily adhere to that. I'm going to go double lefties there. Little uncharacteristic. Shouldn't kill us. I think we'll do this. I think that's the righty. Pasmantino, Tucker, Ward, Sanchez, Hernandez, Jazz, De La Cruz, Walls, Stallings. What's Jazz think? His performance has him upset. It should. It should. You definitely... I understand. You want to be better. And frankly, you should be. Put Gurriel there. Flip those two. Put Sanchez backing up. And he'll start every 4th there. Every 5th. Pasmantino's not like out against lefties. He's actually not that bad. So we're going to get him in every 4th there, every 3rd here. We'll see how Soler does too. Because if Soler, I mean, he eventually got his numbers last year, 28 with a 102 WRC plus. Like, he finished strong, but it was a grind. It was one of those things where you kind of had to wait it out till the end of the year. There's the pitching: Rogers, Alcantara, Sixto, Meyer, Eater. And then I got to go back to what I had, which was Mitch White at stopper and Luzardo. Everyone else at middle relief, basically. Alcala at setup with Tanner Scott. He can close. Like, everyone can close. You're a closer and you're a closer. We're handing out closer roles like Oprah. Because we're open, okay? We're a fantasy player's nightmare. By design. All right, let me move over here, back over there. Get a better look at that. Double stopper, double setup, quadruple middle relief. We got 2 lefties. All right. Okay. Team's looking all right here. Let's get to opening day. We got an opening series against Houston. Should be fun. Sick. Definitely not scared of getting blasted by then. By the way, this is the second recording of this video. I'm just going to peel the curtain back. I did about 20 minutes with my mic on mute. So that was pretty awesome. Pretty happy about that. 500 ball. Okay. Okay. Top 100 prospects. Rodolfo Balderas. Fucking hell. Jesus. Okay. Christian Hernandez. God tier. Alexis Maldonado. Okay, what's up with the international guys popping off? Jordan Walker, Manuel Pena, Noelve Marte, Losandro Santos, Ben Brown, Caden Kalber, and Ivan Zgatoni. I've never seen SG next to each other like that. And our system is poop. Damn. We literally have one guy. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. We cannot be this bad and have no prospects either. You know? So we need to be better this year, and we need to start building the system. We do have the #1 pick, and we've got some guys on the cusp. Yuri's falling apart, y'all. Damn. It's not how it's going in real life for him, thankfully. I'm gonna promote him. I'm gonna challenge him. I don't want him out here crying and carrying on. Now, they've got 33 guys to just 25 down here. Okay, see, now this is what I don't understand. Everything was like too full for a while, and now there's not enough anywhere. And I'm just like, what's going on? Like, we got 38 players here. Okay, some of these guys need to be moved up. Here we go. Instant move on those guys. Let's just sort by age here. Oh, 36. Cool. Cool. 36-year-old. That's exactly what we need. Isn't 36? I'm glad we got him. Actually, I think I signed him. That's the funny thing there. I'm talking shit, but I think I signed that guy. My bad. My bad. I signed a 26-year-old. Maybe didn't look at his age. Who knows? Who could say for sure? Who could say for sure? Oh, Jojo Blackman, where can you go? Can you go to the rookie league? Because it says you're not good enough for this level. Okay. Oh, we got 4 catchers here. Love that. I might have too many catchers, y'all. Who can say for sure? It's up in the air. But I might. I might have too many. I'll tell you what. 45 catching. You got to go. 50. Oof, you got saved. 40. Who do you think you are, Paul McIntosh? The only thing you got working for you is a badass first name, but that is only going to carry you so far in this world. 45. Okay, you'll get a little opportunity to live, but oof, you are cutting it close, my man. Cutting it close. The capital letters, guys, by the way, are the prospects like I'm keeping a close eye on, if you're wondering. We have different things, you know, like I said, Vinnie Pasmantino, I took him off the wish list since we have him, but sometimes guys are capitalized for that. But right now, these are all just the prospects of note. In fact, I'm going to add Otto to that. Our top prospects. Okay. Season's ready. They want us to play 500. I don't know. I think we've bettered the team from an offensive standpoint, which was the big need, right? So let's see. Let's see if that's the case. Let's at least get some gameplay in here. Is Rogers not ready? Okay, he is. So let's start him. Computer, hello. And then this is the offense that we're going with. Here we go. Okay. Miners looking nice. What do we got here? All right, they've got too many players for sure. Oh, this guy's 55 with a great profile. I think that's why I signed him. I did do this. Signed him from Japan, and then I proceeded to get 712 more catchers. So yeah, I'm gonna cut him. Sorry. I feel really bad. He moved his family over from Japan. Like, that's a real fucked up thing for me to do. I admit that. Of course, just admitting that you're shitty like doesn't cover your shitty behavior, just so you know. But at least I apologize. That's better than nothing, right? Please. Jake Fishman, you're 30-30. You're a lefty. That's going to save your life right now, because otherwise I'd cut you. All right. First game of the season. We got a report. We're not going to look at that report right now. The last one was depressing. I don't want to look at it. Bury my head in the sand. 3-0 win. Let's go, baby. Rogers passed it off to Luzardo, and they popped off. Look who it was, though. Pablo Lopez, our old friend, with a solid outing. He's who we got for Tucker. Stallings goes boomtown. Pasquantino triple and a double. Welcome to the squadron. 3 for 4 leading off. Jesus Sanchez. Kyle Tucker got a swipe. Let's go. Big dub. All right, next up. We took the series. Yes. Sandy gets roughed up a little bit with an uncharacteristic 5 walks. The bullpen says, we got this. Stallings goes yard again. Off a Waka in the 9th, baby. Sweep them. Sweep these clowns. Boom. We sweep them. What's going on? Tucker goes yard. Jazz goes yard. Sanchez pitches well. Bender gets a little roughed up. Bender had a brutal start to the beginning of last year, too. So let's hope that's not a thing again. Let's keep going. Let's get through at least the first month. We're 4-0, baby. 8-7. Let's go. Enrique with 2 homers. Sanchez goes boomtown in the 9th. Meyer got beat up. So our starting pitching is actually not really doing the thing, but the offense is coming around. There's our first loss, and we get clobbered. 10-3. Eater gets killed. Cotton gets smoked. Get the series. Get the series. Come on. Let's go. 2-1 win. We love that. Rogers beasting again. We love it. Ooh. Okay. I was like, did they turn off my ability? For some reason, I thought it looked different. And I thought they turned off my ability to adjust things if I want. But they did not. So it's all good. Oh, let's get rid of this split here, because we're not looking at spring stuff anymore. And we don't need this options used anymore. Okay. Let's continue. 10-1 win over Atlanta, baby. Tucker goes yard. Hella doubles. We were smacking doubles all over the joint. Alcantara rebounds from a dud to open the season. Let's secure the split. Secure the split. We lose 9-5. Tim Castro's leading off for them. Get out of here, Max Fried. Sixto got roughed up. Come on, secure the split. Shit, now we need to fight for the split. Down 10-4 here. Oh, Max Meyer got obliterated. Yikes. Split. Give me the split. Come on. Give me the split. Shit. We got blasted. By the way, I didn't look at the preseason predictions. Let's see what they got us for. 74 and 88. Fine. We'll show them. We'll show them. All right. So what are we at right now? We're 6-4. Series in San Diego. Let's not enjoy the weather too much, y'all. We got games to win. We go down 2-1, 9-2, and 9-5. We salvage a win. Fuck. Okay, that's all right. It wasn't all gonna be peaches and cream right away. Why did I say peaches and cream? What the fuck am I talking about? All right, we got St. Louis. We got, what do we got? 3, 7, 10 games in a row here without an off day. Let's zip forward here. We lost the series to St. Louis. Guys, we got to stop dropping series. Got off to that nice little start. Now we're just catching dubs, or L's left and right. Actually, we're kind of up, one down. We split with San Diego, 4-pack, but then we lost another series at Washington. We're just losing too many series. Oh, that's driving me nuts. And it's a starting pitching that absolutely sucks shit. What the hell's going on, man? Oh, I think we're running too much, too. I need to go through, and honestly, I think we're only going to go through the month right now, maybe into May a little bit. But I also need to, I need to fix my strategy per time and score. And I haven't gone through it. I had my meticulous one set out from last year, and I need to get that squared away. By the way, I didn't mean to keep Taylor Walls starting as righties. I thought that said Taylor Ward. I really did. So that's on me. And then Brigman starting for Jazz. Nah, Jazz got to play against lefties. Nah, Jazz got to play every day, y'all. Come on. We can't do that. That's my fault. My fault there. All right, now let's go. Let's just go to the end of the month. We're 11-12, 12-12. You know, we're hanging in right there around 500, which I don't hate. That's our stated goal. Frick, 4 weeks for Enrique. This is where our depth's gonna come in though, because we've got depth to cover that very easily. Like, I'm annoyed just because losing players always sucks, but it does not kill us, or even particularly hurt us all that badly. Call it Devers back up. Now, let's go with, I think Gurriel could, I should have trained him at third. He's not that good though. 40 range, that's asking for trouble. Let's go for the better defense here with Devers. Move Jazz up, move De La Cruz up. De La Cruz is playing horribly right now, though. Gurriel isn't playing much better, but we're going to flip him just because Cruz is ice cold. Just absolutely freezing. Just completely frozen right now. Who's doing well? Fiducia, but in 23 plate appearances, but Tucker's killing it. Sanchez doing well. Pasmantino. Stallings has fallen apart. Remember, he had those 2 homers early. Not that I expected that was going to like create some big run of a big season for him. Don't misunderstand me. Maybe we will go Taylor Ward there, and then Gurriel. What if we try that? This pitching, though, they need to turn it around. Like, it's Trevor Rogers and nobody else. And these are not supposed to be bad starters. So they need to figure it out. They need to figure it out, and how. Oh, here's the report. League punishes pair for fighting. Oh, damn. Yuri Perez and Jones Highway. Oh, Jones Highway freaking starting a battle against Yuri Perez. How you doing up there in AAA? Okay, you're doing all right. You're feeling better. Maybe you're trying to be better at pitching? Eh? Oh, Patrick Sandoval went out to Colorado. He is a ground ball pitcher, but still, yikes. And now he's murked. That's tough. Draft pool revealed. And don't forget, we're picking number 1, baby. Let's go. Derek Mitchell's who they like us for. We'll worry about that down the line, but I don't think we're taking Derek Mitchell, if I had to guess. Batters. Potential. Jaron Purify. From Detroit. Shit. Come on. I mean, again, we'll see. That's not for a little while, but that's looking like the pick right now, right? I mean, we'll see what happens. We're 15 and 18. You know, we're grinding right around 500. Not bad. I'm overall pretty happy with that. Where are we at here? We're 18 and 18. It is May 8th. We're still in last, but we won 3 straight. Nothing looking good as far as our ratings. We're just kind of grinding. Bullpen ERA. Bullpen's still the strength right now. Not even the starters along with them. The offense is better. It's not a bunch of 15s across the board. Stolen bases were going crazy because they're turned up to high heaven. Our defense freaking blows still. Now, I wonder if more shifts would help or hurt. Generally, they help in real life because you can kind of hide in deficiencies and things like that. But I don't know. Dude, this offense sucks again. It's so bad. Taylor Ward playing like shit. All right. Let's try to get through May, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it. Since I had to re-record, I had to push my stream back too, so my apologies on that. That's kind of annoying. Oh no! Torn ab for Fiducia. That sucks. Let's see how Ben Boom's doing, by the way. Not that we don't have 7,000 other catchers. He's with the Jays. And he is their backup. He's killing it, dude. He's 4 for 10. All right. Well, we've got options for that at least. Peyton Henry. Sure. Actually, you know what? Nah. Eliezer in the cut. Because like Peyton Henry is striking out 39% of the time in the minors. Like what the hell is that going to look like at the major league level? They only have 1 catcher. Oh, Joan Osborne's kid can play there. But he's terrible. We have 412 catchers. How do we only have 1 at AA? That's on me. That's on me. David Martinez, you move up. And then Colton Kessler or Jan Mercado. Mercado, you're up. Okay. None of these guys I don't think are ready to move up. All right, so... Oh, that means we still have to move up. Hang on. Dave Martinez, I think you're jumping all the way to AAA, you lucky bastard. Joan Osborne's kid can continue to be the backup catcher at AA. I don't want to say I don't care about it, but, you know, I don't. Not that much, at least. I don't want to just ignore it. I don't want these pitchers to not develop. But, you know, we got Barstad. He's doing fine. He's doing fine. He's got it on lock. Okay, so that sucked that we got hurt. We're over 500, though. Got a 4-gamer against the Mets. 3 more against the Nats. That's coming off a series win against the Giants, including a 15-inning crazy-ass game, which we gave up 7 in the 7th. Good job, fuckers. Mitch White, that is BS that you did that. Zach got popped. I got punts for days, hoes. Okay. need this big one against New York. That sucks. Lose 5-1 there. And we're already fighting for a split. 1 week for Taylor Walls. Y'all know I play it cautiously. Plus he's playing like absolute doo-doo. We're gonna IL him because those always extend longer. Not literally always, but enough that I just don't want to deal with it. All right, Miranda, it's your chance. And I'll tell you what. My shit isn't working. My game plan for the offense. So let's see what Mattingly wants. I don't know about that. Let's see what Farrell wants. Okay. Let's do this. So Taylor Ward, you're not starting. You're terrible right now. Like, your 167 BABIP has to regress. He is striking out too much, but that has to regress. So I'll get him in there a decent bit. Pasmantino still has to start, though. Solaire's doo-doo. And we'll keep him in there every 5th game. Solaire will be over here. So I'm not going to change a ton of it. Again, I was saying what I did didn't work that well, but I want to keep a couple things correct. Like, they didn't have Gurriel playing under the new lineup, and I'm like, well, let's not do that. You know, let's not do that. I kind of like Pasquantino leading off, though. I guess he's only at a 309 OBP. That's pretty shit. Gurriel, above average. Dude, they really like Brigman. I'm gonna start Miranda over Brigman. We want the bat. We want the bat over the defense. We got hella lefties. There. Let's split it up a little bit. And then against lefties, they've got Pasquantino out, which I get, but we're going to put Gurriel back in, De La Cruz in. Sanchez is actually playing well and doing well against lefties, though. So, Cruz, how are you against? De La Cruz is crushing lefties, too, but we'll go 3rd game there. And I'm trying not to use the split samples too heavily because they can be misleading in small samples. So I don't want to just be like, oh, you know, Gurriel's doing better against lefties than so-and-so. So that's just the decision, you know. That's not what we're doing. In fact, we're going to start Sanchez. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to start Miranda. Is Brigman any good? No, he hits like shit. What are we doing? Pasquantino against lefties, what's he do? He's basically league average against both. So he'll get in every once in a while. And then in center, De La Cruz can back up. I think Taylor Ward can come out of it. Again, 167 BABIP is comically awful. Bad strikeout rate, sure, but good walk rate. Hitting for some extra base power when he does connect. I think that can be played through. I guess, never mind, not that much extra base power. Only 115 ISO is pretty crummy. All right. Solaire doing his normal thing where, like, he'll be ice cold, and then surge and hit 8 homers in like 4 minutes. I imagine that we're dealing with something similar here. And that's okay. We'll let that play out. All right, let's move forward. It's going to stop us before that. I'm just clicking something. No, Eater smoked. That's brutal. He wasn't pitching that well, I don't think, but it just sucks to, you know, to get devastating injuries, plain and simple. I think Braxton Garrett's getting a call. Maybe Chris Wall, though. You know what? Chris Wall's killing it. Chris Wall, welcome to the team, bud. Welcome to the team, my man. All right. So we lost 3 of 4 to the Mets. Unfortunately, we got to beat the Nats here. Come on. Take a series against the Nats. Take the series. Come on. Fuck, dude. We just can't get any positive motion going. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And now Sixto's murked. Only affects his running here with the strained hammy. But he's been pitching like shit anyway. So I'm gonna IL him. If he'd been doing well, maybe we push it. But he hasn't. So we're not. And Holloway's a little nicked, or else he would have gotten the call there. Let's see what our staff is doing. Do I dare bring Luzardo? You know what? No. We'll do Edward Cabrera here. We'll give him a shot. And then we'll call up Bautista. He is killing it in the minors. So let's see. Let's see what he can do. Just put him in standard middle relief. And we move forward against Arizona. When you win the first game of these series, like, you have to. You have to win the series. Like, you just do. You get that advantage, you gotta win one of the next 2 after that. Okay, we did. Good. A lot of complaining there. I had to complain my way through it. If I hadn't complained, they wouldn't have won. Get a little off day here before Texas for 3. First game win. Second game loss. Now we're fighting for our lives. And we win. Let's go. Back-to-back series wins. We love that. Another off day. A couple of off days together there. We like that. Really get our footing. Oof. Zach Pop has been horrendous. And I think we got to send him out. You know? He's just really struggling right now. Nothing's really working. He's walking too many. That's a send out situation, at least to clear your mind and get your head right type of deal, if nothing else. I protected this guy, Edson Suriel, on the 40-man. Protected him from the Rule 5. He hasn't been that good. Jordan Holloway. Yeah, we'll call up Holloway. He has not been great, but I'm going to give him the call anyway because he's on the 40, and I think we're full. Clicking all the wrong things. Oh, we have 38. Actually, we don't have to do that then. Let's see here. Brian Mckenna is a random 30-year-old. You know what? Lewis Head. Oh, that's right, because we got a bunch of guys off the 40 by accident. They made it through, including Lewis Head. That would have been really bad if those guys had been picked up. That was like a bunch of our depth that I just totally screwed. I'm going to go ahead and save right here so that something doesn't happen and we lose all of this. Mitch White's been pitching like trash. That's unfortunate. What if I move him into a setup role? Take some pressure off of him a little bit. See if he can get himself right here. He's not missing any bats. He's walking too many homers. Just nothing going right now. I need you to be great, dude. All right, St. Louis series to finish out the month. We get the first one. Taylor Walls is back, but let's go see if we won that game first. We did. Let's go. All right, we're going to go until we lose the series here, and then I'll cap this episode. Let's go back to the lineup. And is that BABIP progressing for Taylor Ward? 218. It's starting to, but it's still pretty bad. Bryson Brigman. I can't really find a reason that you need to be on this roster right now. With Miranda. Where's Devers? Oh, Devers is pretty shit too. But we'll keep Devers up, and we'll send Bregman back down. You know, he's a utility fielder. And that's basically what Taylor Walls is too, if we're being honest. So we'll bring back Taylor Walls. And he wasn't hitting for shit. And so now he's gonna back up everybody. Because we had starters kind of backing up. So now we'll just put Taylor Walls in all those spots, and he can kind of mix in as they are fatigued. So Pasmantino's back up over 500, up over average at a 105. We like that. Doing his best work against righties. Scuffling a bit against lefties, but not playing that much either. So I'm certainly not judging him harshly on that. Okay. We're into June. Sweep the cards. Come on. Dang it. 2-1 loss. That's tough. Sweeps are tough, man. Sweep's never the expectation. So, you know, I'm not mad about that. It would have been cool, though. 3 against Colorado at home. Bro. Another 1-run loss. How many 1-run losses do we have? Feels like a lot anecdotally, but let's see. We're actually 11-7. I'm full of shit. Totally full of shit. That's why you had to check, because you think something in your mind based on a small sample of something, and you're like, that's the truth. And then you have to check to see if you're right. Sometimes you're dead ass wrong. And you just be like, okay, well, I was wrong. Yo, look at Chris Wall with a shut piece. At a baby. That is nice. Mitch White got his ERA back under 6. Let's go. Okay, get this series against Colorado here. Come on now. One time. Let's go, baby. 4-1 win. Taylor Rogers beasting and feasting. We got Atlanta now. Big series against Atlanta. They're 33-25. They're second in the division behind the Nats, playing well. We are now 4th over the Phillies. 32-29. Give me that first game. Damn, 2-0. Kike's back. Who gone? God, Soler, you're terrible. Taylor Walls, I know you just got back off the IL. You know what, Devers? You got an opportunity. And you're just not making the grade, so you got to go. And that fits anyway because he was playing Kike's role. And obviously I'm not going to not play Kike. Has he improved at third? He's up to a 45 out of 50. I think he was a 35. So he's got 10 points there. We're trying to get him better. It's not the best fit for third base, I admit. But it's what we got. It's what we got. Dude, Soler sucks right now. And he's also not playing, so it's tough for him to kind of like pull out of it. I acknowledge that. I'm not doing a whole lot to change it, though. Because I don't want to play him. I guess De La Cruz has been playing like shit, too. So we could do a little number like this, wherein we go yoink. And then that. And then this. Bonk. And then Soler gets in a little bit more here with Pasmantino going over to first. And then Soler gets some burn. And Taylor Ward's going to get in like every third game. And then if the starter's tired, over at first. And then De La Cruz is not playing against righties right now because he's pretty terrible. I mean, so is Soler, but we're going to try to get Soler going. Who let him lead off? Are they changing my lineup? Like, are they just randomly changing the lineup that I'm putting in? They might. They might have that power. And you know what? Fine. Fair enough. At least Jose Miranda's beasting and feasting. We love that. Okay, next up here, we lost 2-0. We won 1-0. Sixto's back. Let's go. Chris Wall's not going anywhere. Max Meyer, however. Everyone in the rotation's really smoothed out except Max. So you know what that means, Max. It's unfortunate, but you got to go. Why is Darrell Cotton listed as our closer? It doesn't really matter, but he's just not. He's just not our closer. By the way, we are hell on the fantasy dweebs. 8 saves for Luzardo, 3 for Tanner Scott, 4 for Alcala, 6 for Mitch White. They don't know what to do. Do I live to troll my own kind, fantasy people, in this fictional world? Yes. Yes, I do. All right, this is a big one. Coming off the IL, can Sanchez get us the series? No, damn it. All right, I'm going to make an exception. I said next series that we lose, I'm done. Because that was such an extenuating circumstance, I'm going to make an unnecessary rule change wherein I want to keep going. So we're going to do at least one more series here because I want to see how this 5-game set against Philly goes. We've got 2 against them here. And they're below us, or they were earlier. They still are. And we can put some room if we can take 4 out of 5 here. Well, we lose one by 1 run, of course. And we lost this doubleheader. Okay, this is it. We're done. We're done. We're done. Oh my God, we lost 5 straight. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just had to play one more series, eh, Paul? Wow. That was devastating, is the word. And I kind of want to rage quit the video and just, I'm just done. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, that was bad, right? That was really bad. Speaking of really bad, look at Jacob Stallings is hitting. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Why is Alfonso playing so little? All right, we need to wipe off that stink. I can't end like that. That's disgusting. This could make it worse, though. Oh, this could make it worse. Oh, boy. Okay, we took the series. Let's go. And Hunter's back. Now, Eliezer, in his very limited time, is not awful, but Fiducia is back. Fiducia about to get more playing time, though. I will say that. I hope I'm saying that name right. If I'm not, please correct me. I'm always open to name corrections. I want to say shit properly, so I don't really take offense if someone's like, actually, it's this. If you're not a dick about it, especially, it's not going to bother me. If you're just like, hey, Dweebazoid, this is how you pronounce it, I'll be like, cool. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's do 3rd game for each. All right, we took that series against Seattle. Or, no, it was a 2-game set, so we split. Now we have the Dodgers 1st game. 4-game set against them. Come on. End this with 3 out of 4. End this with 3 out of 4. Like I would take Kyle Farmer. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. 3 out of 4 here. Come on. Come on. Damn it. All right, we'll take the split against the Dodgers. But a series win would have been hot. Oh, no. This is what happens when you throw Shane Baz 194 innings. And I'm almost not kidding, by the way. I wonder if there's any impact of that in this game, where he goes from like 65 innings to 194, and it makes him more susceptible. I don't know. That is just mostly me being a little snarky, but also I don't know. It might actually have an impact. All right, I can't help myself. I gotta do another series. I want to end on a high note so badly. Oh, Felix Bautista is dead. That sucks. Yikes and yikes on that one. Felix Bautista, get well soon, buddy. Braxton Garrett, you have earned a call, sir. Not to be in the rotation, though, so hopefully that's not a big deal for you. Let's start getting Bender some. No, actually, he'll go stopper secondary. And then set up for him. Okay, continuing on. Took a series, take the sweep. Okay, we're gonna end on the sweep. We're not gonna push it. We're gonna end on the sweep there of the Mets. That's big. I think that got us back to 500. We're gonna end on that instead of pushing it further. We're almost 2 months in, or no, we're almost 3 months in. Excuse me. We're 2+ months in. We're at 500. We are in last, but that's more because the division's playing really well. We're actually still in the mix, though. 6 games out, 2.5 out of the wild card. We are in contention, folks. So some things have not gone right, But a lot of things have. A lot of things have. And let's just take a look at the info stats here. So the offense is still lagging. It's better because how could it possibly be worse? But it's still lagging. And then the pitching hasn't been as good, but the combination of the two has led to better results, is basically what it's looking like. So we got Chris Wall up here now as our top prospect. Looking at the offense, maybe Vinnie Pasmantino isn't a leadoff hitter because he's down to an 82. That's not good. Let's just lead off Kike. He does it in real life. He can do it here. Is Soler getting going at all? Not really. But neither is De La Cruz. Just sorting by WRC Plus, we've got Tucker killing it as expected and desired. Fiducia in a small sample, then Jazz, Sanchez, Miranda, Enrique, and Gurriel's basically average, but the rest are above average. So that's good. That's good. Stallings has been brutal. He's losing playing time because Fiducia has a 60 to, and so does Stallings. In fact, I'm going to start the Rule 5 guy. He might not be that good. He might get overexposed, but we're going to start him because Stallings is just not playing well right now. And Pasmantino doesn't really play against lefties, by the way. Decent enough ratings. Honestly, he probably could. What's Taylor Ward doing against lefties? Oh, he's actually worse somehow. Inexplicably worse. Forget it. Pasquantino's going to start against everybody. And then De La Cruz against lefties. Not very good. Gurriel hasn't been very good against them either. But you know what? I'm going to trust him a little bit more. And then we'll flip these two. Oh, wait. Gurriel was already starting at DH. I didn't notice that. All right. Well, Soler, you're in now. De La Cruz. Soler, you're not going to lead off, though. Let's get real with all that, buddy. I wonder if Miranda needs a higher spot. He's been playing well. Okay. Let's cap it right here. Staff getting together. They got off to a bad start outside of Rogers. Then they all started to kind of get going there for a while. Bullpen mostly good. A couple guys struggling a little bit. That's all good. We're 500. I am happy about this. That's the offseason review and the start of 2023. We'll get back into it again this weekend. Push through the season. I don't know exactly when we'll finish the season because it kind of depends how well we're doing. You know, if we're doing well, I'm going to slow it down and we're going to take our time with this season. If we fall off and end up sucking, then we'll get through the season. But we got the draft coming up next episode for sure. Or maybe what we'll do is the first year player draft is on the 11th. We can do the games up until the draft and then the draft. That can be one episode. We'll do that and then we'll second half after that. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Appreciate it. Talk to you later.